Sean Payton turned this Denver Broncos team around in such a short amount of time. Got rid of Wilson, got Bo Nix, RJ Harvey, Pat Bryant, Troy Franklin, Marvin Mims Jr. Not household names, but guys good enough to get the Denver Broncos the number one seed. Evan Ingram, their tight end, going up against Superman Josh Allen. He's trying to keep his coach's job alive, Sean McDermott. You got to believe he'll be fired if the Bills lose this game. Just so many opportunities to get the Bills to the Super Bowl over the next level, and hasn't been able to do that, even with the Chiefs out this year. And we're underway. Bills with the kickoff to the Broncos right about the 2-yard line. 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's upended right at the 26-yard line. And that's where Bo Nix is going to start his first drive. Looks like we got an injured Buffalo Bills player down. He's having a hard time getting up. This doesn't look good. Hopefully it's not a spinal injury. That'd be terrible. You saw a couple Buffalo Bills players waving the training crew over. Oh, it was helmet to helmet. He went straight down. And he's laying face down. And they haven't been able to get him on his back yet. You're just praying that that's not a spinal injury to that Bills player. You'd hate for that to happen. Could this be a Damar Hamlin type of a moment early on in this football game? That was something I'd never seen before. They actually stopped the game. And that was for playoff seeding. They actually stopped the game. I don't know if they ever played it, but Damar Hamlin, some type of heart injury, or I forget what the injury was, but it was bad enough for them to stop the game, and then they never played the game. It's something that we probably won't see ever again. It was during COVID though, so there's more of an excuse to stop the game. But he ended up being okay, so that was good. And hopefully this guy is as well. I don't know the name of the player. 90% of the time when they get back from commercial, he's walking back to the sideline. That's what you're hoping for right now. Because you saw him try to get up. Like he went helmet to helmet with the guy, and he went face first down to the ground. And then you saw him try to lift his helmet up to get up, and he just couldn't do it. He did it a couple times. Tried to roll over to his side. Oh, man, I think they're still. Broncos break the huddle. Just underway first quarter. Here's Nix in the empty. Sends Harvey in motion right behind him. Nix in trouble. Steps up in the pocket. Throws. Caught! Caught by Pat Bryant for a first down and more. For about a 14-yard gain right there. Nix in trouble, gets out to his right, steps up in the pocket, finds Bryant coming across the middle. And the Broncos get a first down on their first play of their first drive. 1st and 10. Going to take this next snap right at the 47. Actually make it the 37. Nix under center I formation. He's going to hand this football off to McLaughlin, trying to get it right. Spin move, breaks a tackle. McLaughlin trying to turn it up. Breaks another tackle and spins again. Gets about 4 yards on the carry. So makes something out of nothing, trying to get right. Wasn't there. Cuts it back and gets about 4 yards on the carry after he breaks 2 tackles. So a couple positive plays for the Broncos early on here. 2nd and 4 from the 43-yard line. Closing in on midfield here for Bo Nix in the gun. Two wide receivers to his right, a tight end and a wide receiver to his left. Cortland Sutton all alone to his left. R.J. Harvey on his right hip. Here's Nix out of the gun. Takes a drop, four-step drop, looks right. Pump fake. Now he's going to throw, and it's caught! Caught by Humphrey. Actually make that Pat Bryant again on the first down reception. Bo Nix throws it low and away, and Bryant goes down and gets it. The rookie out of Illinois comes down with the catch. And looking at the replay, yeah, he secures it. First down, Broncos now in Bills territory. Bo Nix in the no huddle. Broncos on the move, two wide receivers on each side. Nix in the gun, R.J. Harvey on his left hip. Nix takes a snap. He's going to throw quick out to Bryant again. Bryant makes one guy miss, makes another guy miss, and falls forward. Another positive gain on first down for the Broncos, and Bryant is now down with an injury after 3 straight catches for him. Now on that right side and having a hard time getting up. Training staff around him. Could have just gotten the wind knocked out of him. Gets up, walks off on his own power, so he's all right. It's a 5-yard gain for Bryant. He's got almost 30 yards early on. 2nd and 5 Broncos in Bills territory. We're scoreless. 12:46 left to go, first quarter. Nix now in the gun. He's got Harvey on his left hip. 3 wide receivers to his right. Sutton all alone to his left. Here's Nix now in the gun, barking out signals. Takes a shotgun snap, 2-step drop, looks right, throws, and it's caught on an out route by Vele. Nix with perfect accuracy right there. High and away this time. Again, if that ball is behind him, it's going to give Cole Bishop a chance to pick that. But Nix throws it in a perfect position there for Vele, and he's able to make the play. Third and 1 now for the Broncos. Nix in the gun, 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Nix takes the shotgun snap. He's going to hand it on. Nope, keep it himself, and he's got it on the read option. Good decision there by Bo Nix. First down run. Needed 1. He got 4 or 5 on the carry. Good play fake right there to Beatty. And everybody sells out for Beatty right there. And 2 guys actually sandwich him, and Bo Nix runs free for this first down. Totally fakes out Roseau, the Bills' stud defensive end. Bo Nix on point early on in this one. 47-yard drive, 3:30 off the clock, 11 minutes left to go this first quarter. We're scoreless. Nix in the gun, deep drop, looking left, throws. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage. Caught by Harvey. Splits 2 defenders, and he's got about 6 yards on first down. So the Broncos continuing to dominate on first down. No negative yardage plays on this drive. Again, good pressure there by the Bills. I think Walker got a hand on it. And another Bills defender actually got a hand on this football as it left Bo Nix's hands. But Harvey with the low catch right there goes down and gets it. Gets a few extra yards. Nix 5 of 5 on this drive, 42 yards. Out of the gun on 2nd and 4. He's going to keep it himself. Nix 20. Trying to make a guy miss. Falls forward. First down run, Bo Nix. Got about 5 yards on the carry. It's again making that first guy miss and being able to fall forward. Actually, they give him a 3-yard carry. They say he's a yard short. So they say his knee was down before the spot. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Broncos. Just under 10 minutes left to go. First quarter scoreless. Red zone this season, 57%. Nix is going to sneak it himself. Fall forward. I don't know if he got it. Will depend on the spot. I think he's short. Yeah, he is short. He's about a half a yard short. Tried the quarterback sneak there and didn't get it. So 9:30 left to go, first quarter. We got a timeout on the field. Broncos possibly going for it in this situation. Yeah, Nick's just fell down right there when he took that quarterback sneak. He really wasn't able to get any push up front behind that center. He actually went in between that center in the guard in the A gap, and he just fell down right in the gap. Man, I had a chance to get this first down, but he half-assed that quarterback sneak. He's got to get a better one here on 4th and inches. Broncos are going to go for it. They're 9 of 15 on 4th and short in the regular season, 1 of 3 yards. 9:17 left to go, first quarter. Nick's empty formation. 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. You got to think this could be a design quarterback run right here. Now he's going to go up to the line of scrimmage and just sneak it right up the middle. This time he gets a better effort. Needed inches, and he got 4 yards on the carry. Started out in the gun, then came up to the line of scrimmage. Took this quarterback sneak with about a 3-foot gap in between that defensive tackle, Joey Bosa, and the other tackle for the Bills. 1st and 10 Broncos, 8:36 left to go, first quarter. Now in the red zone of the Bills. Nick's I formation. Humphrey goes in motion to his left. They hand it off to McLaughlin. He fumbles the football! And it's loose. Who's got it? McLaughlin coughs it up. Bills saying they got it, and the refs say they do. So the Broncos fumble the football in the red zone. McLaughlin on the carry. Ball security. And the Bills come up with the first turnover of this football game. 8:21 left to go, first quarter, scoreless. We do have a flag on the play. Oh, it's going to be offsides on the Bills. So this turnover is not going to count. Oganobi. I think I'm saying that. Oganobi? Yeah, Larry Oganobi. He was offsides. He was in the neutral zone. Had nothing to do with the play right there. Tough call. Goes against the Bills. I had one of those one time. D Ford's offsides in an AFC championship game. 1st and 5 now for the Broncos. After the turnover didn't count, they're going to hand it. No, he's going to keep it himself. Bo Nick, stiff arm, tries to throw a Bills defender away, Thompson, and he slams into the turf for about a 2-yard loss. So on 1st and 5, the Broncos go backwards. Again, another read option for the Broncos, and Bo Nix decides to keep it himself. 2nd and 6 now, just under 8 minutes left to go in this first quarter, scoreless. Broncos are going to take this snap right at the 10. Nix in the gun. Going to take the snap, looks right, throws. It's going to be a fade pass. Caught! Oh, he dropped it! Oh, LaJordan Humphrey had it in his hands. It was a sure touchdown. Butterfingers in the end zone. Oh, ball don't lie right there. It should have been Bills football. And now a Broncos missed touchdown. The refs called the defensive offsides, had nothing to do with the play. McLaughlin cops up the football, and now the Broncos drop a sure touchdown. Here's Bo Nix now on 3rd and 6, trying to rebound off the drop. In the gun, takes the snap. Big drop, looking left. Now he's going to throw another fade to Ingram, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 6. The Broncos got to kick a field goal. 7:33 left to go, first quarter. Here's Will Lutz out for the 28-yard attempt just on that left hash. Snap down, kick up, and it is good. So the Broncos take an early 3-0 lead, but McLaughlin coughs up a fumble. Refs call encroachment, keep the drive alive for the Broncos, and little Jordan Humphrey drops a touchdown catch. Would have made it 7-0. Broncos got to settle for 3. Ball don't lie on that drive. I think that should have been Bills football. Because I could see if the offsides, the guy got in the backfield and, caused havoc before the handoff or something. I can understand that, but 10 yards away from the play. He's on the totally opposite side they even ran the football to. I think those are the ones you just got to keep the whistle in your pocket at that point. You can't call that encroachment. At least whistle it, the play dead. So what the Broncos did there is they got Brian involved early on in this game. 3 straight catches, then he went out, and then they started doing read options. Nick started keeping the football. They got it down there, and then they had that fumble. That was called back. So I think it should have been Buffalo Bills football, but the refs are going to call what they call. There's nothing you can do about it. Here's a kickoff now for the Bills, taken by Ray Davis all the way down to the 34-yard line. That's where Josh Allen's going to start his first drive, down 3-0, 7:24 left to go first quarter. Allen last week against Jacksonville, 80% completion percentage, 273 yards, 3 touchdowns. Said it earlier, 6 straight playoff games with 2+ passing TDs and no interceptions. Guy's been incredible. Bills are going to be a tough team to beat for the Broncos today. Now Allen under center, single back formation. Shakir goes in motion to his right. They hand it off to James Cook. Second level Cook, 50, 45-yard line into Broncos territory. Cook with about a 30-yard run right there. Takes it with a full head of steam. Big play for the Bills on their first play. Broncos had a first down as well on their first drive. Now the Bills in business on their first drive after James Cook takes it inside Broncos territory down to the 43-yard line. And that carry right there, that was almost as much as he had last week against Jacksonville. And Allen's got to burn a timeout as the play clock winds down. Bills use their first timeout of the half. Here we go, 6:33 left to go, first quarter. And now in the gun, actually goes under center, tied in 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. They're going to pitch it to James Cook again. 45, 40! Cook runs into a defender, first down run for the Bills. He's close to a first down. Let's see where they're going to mark him. We got a Bronco player down in front of the referee. Can't spot the football. It's Surtain, their all-pro cornerback. Looks like a shoulder injury right there, as he went shoulder to shoulder with James Cook on that tackle. So James Cook making his money today. They paid him in the offseason. 2 first down runs in a row. I believe the Broncos had 2 first downs in a row on their first drive as well. Surtain's going to exit this football game. Whoa, tough loss right there. Is going to go back in the tent. Looks like a right shoulder injury, maybe a separated shoulder or something like that. Allen now in the gun. He's got Shakir all alone to his left, 2 wide receivers to his right. Samuel goes in motion to his left. Fakes the pitch to his left. Going to throw middle. It's got Shakir coming across the middle. First down, Bills. Allen right there sets it up with the pitch out to Ray Davis. Fakes it to him. He's got Samuel coming in motion. A lot of window dressing going on by the Bills on that play. Benito coming right up the middle. Jumps up. Allen with the sidearm pass right there. Changes the arm angle. Bills with another first down. Going to take this snap at the Broncos 22, closing in on the red zone. I formation. They're going to pitch it. James Cook again. Cuts it up middle. Cook can't make a guy miss. Benito with the tackle. 4 yards on the carry. They're going to pitch it to him on that right side. And Cook running with good burst today. No patience at the line of scrimmage. He's all business. Just under 5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Bills down 3-0, but threatening in the Broncos red zone. Allen, empty formation, takes a shotgun snap. Quick throw out here to a wide receiver. It's caught, falls forward, and he's going to be close to a first down. I think he's short. It's possibly going to be about a half yard short. It's Brandon Cooks on the catch. Another quick throw right there by Josh Allen. Continuing to get the ball out under 3 seconds. The throw to Surtain was 2 seconds. That throw right there was 1 second. Not giving this Broncos pass rush time to get home. They mark him about a yard short. So Allen under center, he's probably just going to sneak this one. James Cook, the running back, and he's going to fall forward right in between that B gap. Allen trying to take guys for a ride like he did last week in Jacksonville. Loses the football. Benito's got it. Broncos saying they have the football, but they're going to mark him down with forward progress. Bills have the first down. Clock ticking, just under 4 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Could have gotten illegal hands to the face right there on the Broncos. Guy's got his hands right inside Josh Allen's face mask right there on the tackle. Bills break the huddle. Allen under center. Cook about 6 yards deep, and they whistle it dead. Again, a lot of stoppages early on in this first quarter. Timeout Broncos. Their first this first half. Again, the Broncos have lost Patrick Surtain, their best corner. First and 10 now for the Bills. Going to take this snap at the Broncos' 12-yard line. Allen under center. Cook the running back. Tight end and wide receiver to his right. They're going to hand it off to Cook. He stutters at the line of scrimmage. Still gains positive yards, but only 2 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Bills. Trying to take the lead right before the first quarter ends on their first drive. Surtain, with his helmet on, looks like he's going to come back in this football game. Good sign for the Broncos. Allen now in the gun, 2nd and 8. 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Cook on his left hip. Allen now takes a snap, 2-step drop, looks quick, throws, and it's caught by Cooks for about a 4-yard gain. Actually make it Shakir on the catch. Now inside the Broncos' 10-yard line, Surtain enters the game. Looks like that shoulder's okay. Allen now in the empty. He's got Ray Davis on his left hip. Two wide receivers to his left. A wide receiver to his right. Takes a shotgun snap. Deep drop. Allen's got time over the middle. Gets out to his left. Allen now is going to run at 5-yard line. Falls forward. First down run. Broncos. He fumbles the football, but he was down. Let's see where they're going to mark him. He's going to be about a half-yard short. Allen now all the way down to the 3-yard line on that run. Now in the power formation, Allen is going to sneak this one. Tush-push formation, and he's got the first down, and he's dragged back. Gets about a full yard on the sneak. It's going to be first down, Bills. They're down to the 2-yard line. 1:14 left to go first quarter. Long drive for the Bills, taking a lot of time off the clock. And with that sneak, it's going to be first and goal for the Bills at the 2-yard line of the Broncos. Bills break the huddle. Allen shotgun formation. Shakir and a tight end to his right. Two wide receivers to his left. They hand it off to Cook. And he runs into his own guy. They're going to lose 2 yards. It's going to bring up second and goal from the 4. Again, trying to run out of the shotgun right there. I'm not sure why you just didn't line up in the quarterback sneak and just do the same play again. You line up in the shotgun, give him time to get home. It didn't make sense. 11-play drive, 64 yards, 7 minutes off the clock for the Bills on their first drive. Allen now in the empty. Now changes the play, goes under center. Ray Davis, the running back. He's got a wide receiver that goes in motion to his left. Allen is going to deep drop, going to throw in the right corner. It's caught by Mecole Hardman Jr., the former Chief, with a playoff touchdown catch. Oh, wow. Mecole with the catch for the Bills. Makes it 6-3. Bills extra point pending. Allen with a play action fake, going to get out to his right. Mecole Hardman's wide open. He's running that corn dog play that the Chiefs like to run in the Super Bowl. They ran, I want to say, against the Eagles with Kadarius Toney and Sky Moore. Hardman's going to go in motion. He's going to fake like he's going to the middle of the field, then cut back to the corner. And he's wide open. Allen hits him. So Hardman's played in a lot of playoff games. I'll tell you that. He's played in a bunch of Super Bowls too. Bills thin at wide receiver. They go out and get a guy that's been in this position before, and he gets a touchdown catch. So Buffalo goes 12 plays, 68 yards, 7:24 off the clock, 6 first downs. The Broncos also take 7 minutes off the clock as well. So both first drives for these teams were impressive. And the Broncos should have fumbled the football. And the referees kept their drive going on them on a bullshit offsides penalty, to be honest with you. First and 10 Broncos. Second drive for Bo Nix. He's going to start it out under center. Tight end and Cortland Sutton to his left. One wide receiver to his right. And he's going to hand it off to Harvey. Fumbles the football. Coughs it up right back to Nix, who throws out of bounds. Unbelievable. Harvey tried to pick up this football. It falls right into Nix's hands. And he gets out to his left and throws it out of bounds. Oh, that could have been a disaster for the Broncos. Good job by Nix just to throw it away right there. He had a wide receiver in the area. Unbelievable. So he hands off to Harvey, and Harvey can't come up with the football on the handoff. And coughs it up, tries to pick up the football, and as he's picking it up, a Bills defender has his hand on his hand. So the ball kind of comes up and it falls right into Nick's hands. He gets out to his left, throws it out of bounds. Very lucky right there for the Broncos. That wasn't a fumble and another fumble for him. I mean, both fumbles really have been taken back. One by penalty and that one by luck. Start of the second quarter. That first play couldn't have gotten any worse for the Broncos on this drive. Now Nick's out of the gun. Sutton goes in motion to his right, takes a shotgun snap, about a 7-step drop, sees pressure. Now he's going to throw it away again. 3rd and long for the Broncos. McDermott's defense getting home early, pressure on Bo Nix. Brings up a 3rd and long for the Broncos. You got to watch out for Nick's mobility on 3rd and longs. He's known to run this football right up the middle and get easy first downs. Pat Bryant now out evaluated for concussion. He's out of this football game. Now Nick's in the gun on 3rd and long. 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes a shotgun snap, 4-step drop, looks middle, throws deep, and it's caught! Cortland Sutton over the middle. Did he catch it? Bill's saying incomplete, and the ref saying he dropped it. It was a low throw coming across the middle on a deep throw. Should have had it. Wasn't able to come down with it. It's going to be a drop for Sutton and a punt for the Broncos. Now down 7-3 as they go 3 and out on their second drive. Crawshaw out for the punt. Right about from the 20-yard line. Bills lay off. Solid punt. Bear caught right at the 37-yard line of the Bills. And that's where Josh Allen's going to start his second drive, up 7-3. 14:42 left to go second quarter. And the way James Cook was running the football on that last drive, I don't see why you would take him out. And I know the Bills like to put Ray Davis in, Ty Johnson, who are both really good running backs, but James Cook is elite, and he's running the football well. I think you got to leave him in, and he should have a really big game. I mean, he's already got 40 yards in the first quarter, so huge loss for the Broncos. Pat Bryant with the concussion. Surtain went out of this football game, but ended up coming back in with the shoulder injury. Tremendous job by the Bills' offensive line on that first drive, the run blocking. Because a lot of those plays to Cook early on, it took a long time to develop. They were pitches, and the Broncos just weren't quick enough or weren't able to get off blocks. Second drive now for Josh Allen. 14:42 left to go second quarter. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Allen under center. Cook the running back. He's going to hand this football off to him. Full head of steam. Makes one guy miss, and he fights forward, and he's got about 5 yards on the carry. So James Cook continues to dominate this football game early on. The Broncos cannot stop him on the ground. Makes it second and manageable for the Bills. 14-17 left to go, second quarter. Allen under center. Tight end goes in motion to his right. Play action fake to Cook. Deep drop. Allen's got time. Now he's flush. Going to run up in the middle. Allen midfield 45-40. Allen runs into a defender. Benito right at the 37. First down run Bills. In business up 7-3. Going to take this next snap in Broncos territory. Allen deep drop right here. He sees nothing. He's going to run right up the middle and take a Broncos defender head on. First and 10 Bills at the 32-yard line of the Broncos. Allen under center. He's going to pitch to James Cook. James Cook trying to cut it back, and he's up in it. Fumbles the football, and the Broncos are on it. And the refs signal Broncos football. A lot of fumbles early on in this football game. 2 for the Broncos, now 1 for the Bills. And this one finally hurts a football team. James Cook coughs it up. And the Broncos get the first turnover of this football game. McLaughlin right up the middle. First down run. Broncos close to midfield. Ooh, almost another turnover right there. TV's got Harvey midfield. In Bills territory. First down run Broncos. 12:31 left to go, second quarter. Broncos down 7-3, trying to capitalize off the turnover from the Bills. Couple first down runs. McLaughlin, now Harvey right up the middle in shotgun formation. Now Nix under center. He's going to play action fake to Harvey, get out to his right. Nix has time, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds for about a 1-yard carry. It's going to make it 2nd and 9 now for the Broncos. $11:52 left to go, second quarter. Nix in the gun. Harvey on his left hip. 2 wide receivers on each side. He's got Ingram on the slot right. Nix takes the shotgun snap. 4-step drop, looks middle, throws. Caught! Right at the 17-yard line. First down Broncos. It's Mims Jr. with the catch. Now in the Bills red zone. And he takes a pop. He gets popped from Cole Bishop as soon as he catches this football. Mims 37 catches, 322 yards, and a touchdown on the regular season. Now Nix under center. He's going to hand off to Harvey, and he's stuffed. As soon as he took the snap, Joey Bosa was right in his face. That's going to bring up 2nd and 12 as the Broncos lose 2 yards on first down. Really the first time today where they lost yards on first down. $10:30 left to go, second quarter. Broncos going to take this snap at the Bills 18. Nix in the gun. 2-step drop. Looks right. Now he's going to run right up the middle. Nix 15-10. Slides down right at the 7. Close to a first down. Man, if he would have just dove forward, he would have had this first down. And I think that's the young quarterback right there, not knowing where the sticks are at. He slides down about 2 yards short before the marker. And I think you don't got to slide right there like you're sliding in the second. You got to dive for that first down. Man, this is playoffs. This is do or die situation. Winner goes home. Can't slide like that. You got to John Elway that thing. 360 into the end zone. Nix under center. He's going to play action fake, get out to his right, throw quick. To a lineman! Big man touchdown! Touchdown Broncos as they take the lead. 9-7. Got a 300-pound man with the touchdown right there. Frank Crum, their offensive tackle. Broncos take the lead. 9:33 left to go second quarter. Josh Allen looks on. He's got some work to do. Oh man, they put a lineman in at that tight end position. They put another eligible lineman in. 8 plays, 69 yards, 350 off the clock for the Broncos on that last drive. Lutz with the extra point attempt makes it 10-7. Broncos with a 3-point lead, 9:33 left to go second quarter. Broncos make them pay. It's Nix to Crum. Makes it 10-7. Well, I thought 23-20 Bills. I thought it was going to be a good game. It's got a lot more scoring than I thought it would be at this point. I think there's going to be another touchdown, maybe another field goal by the time this first half winds down. So but one thing's for sure, that the Broncos cannot stop Josh Allen on a quarterback sneak. If the Bills are 4th and 2 and Josh Allen sneaks it, you can't stop him. 6'5", 240 in his reach. He's going to reach out and grab it, or he's going to dive forward. So you really got to keep him to 3rd and long. 1st and 2nd down are huge for the Broncos defense. But even in 3rd and long, he's tough because he can run the football with design quarterback runs and get it to 4th and short. 8 plays, 69 yards, 347 off the clock. Crum, the lineman, with the 7-yard touchdown catch. Here's the kickoff now for the Bills. Taken in the end zone, now down to the 32-yard line by Ray Davis. Flag on the play. This is possibly coming back. Going to have a hold or a block in the back on the Bills' return. Yep, block in the back. So let's see what Josh Allen can do on their 3rd drive. First drive, they went down the field, 7:30 off the clock. About 10 plays, 70 yards. Next drive, James Cook with the fumble. And the Broncos capitalized on the turnover. Points off turnovers win you playoff games. 1st and 10 now for the Bills. Allen under center. Sends Cooks in motion to his left. Play action fake, deep drop. Has time. Now Allen's going to fire. Incomplete, intended for Cooks. Along that far sideline left. Allen tried the deep ball. And a miscommunication there, or inaccuracy there from Josh Allen. Cook had a step on that DB. Second and 10 now for the Bills. Right at the 17-yard line. Allen in the gun. He hands off to James Cook. Full head of steam. Cook, the patient stutter step. 9-yard carry. Makes it 3rd and short. Now the Broncos are dead right here because you cannot stop Josh Allen on a quarterback sneak. When you got James Cook weaving inside and out, he's alongside that right hash. You got to be kidding me right there. He's been running the football well in this first half. 51 yards. He had 46 yards last week. Now third and short now for the Bills. You got to think this is going to be a quarterback sneak. It's going to be a Tush Allen. Allen now, he gets pushed, trying to run over Riley Moss. And he can't. He's tackled for about a 2-yard gain, but not before a first down Bills. He's been known to do that on the quarterback sneak. He likes to run over guys, take people for a ride. 8:20 left to go, second quarter. Bo Nix looks on. Bills are going to take this snap right at their own 29. Allen under center. 2 wide receivers to his right. Now Cooks comes in motion to his left. They're going to hand off to Cook. Again, full head of steam. James Cook, 6-yard carry. They cannot stop him for a negative gain. And now James Cook having a hard time getting up. Broncos have given up 91 rushing yards all season. 93 today. 91 average during games. They've given up 93 in this first half. 2nd and 5 now for the Bills, and Josh Allen at their own 34. A tight end and 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. James Cook, the running back. Play action fake to him. Allen gets out to his right. Throws to James Cook on the run. 45, 40, 45. Now down to the 40. And now the Bills in Broncos territory. Right around the 42-yard line. Again, really nothing to this play. Just a play action fake to Cook. Allen's going to get out to his right, and Cook's going to go out to the flat, and nobody's on him. You got a linebacker and a defensive end responsible for Cook, and both guys sell out on Josh Allen. Now Allen under center. He's going to play action fake again, sees pressure, steps up. He's going to hit a tight end, and he stiff arms the guy. Dawson Knox out of bounds. First down, Bills. 6:30 left to go, second quarter. Down 10-7. Trying to take the lead in this playoff game in Denver. Allen now in the gun, changes the play, goes up to the line of scrimmage, communicates with the offensive line and goes back into the gun. Ray Davis on his left hip. Shakir comes in motion to his right. Allen, 3-step drop, looks up, steps up in the pocket, sees pressure, and he's hit and sacked for about a 7-yard gain, for about a 7-yard loss. It's tough to sack that guy. He gets rid of the ball so quick. Second and 17 for the Bills. At the Broncos 37, Allen's going to pump fake to his right, comes all the way across field, hits Shakir in the flat, and he's able to get some of those sack yardage back. Gets about 7 yards on the catch. It's going to make it 3rd and long. This is good for the Broncos. This is exactly where you want to get the Bills, because they can't use that quarterback sneak to their advantage. Can't use really the design quarterback run. Allen's going to have to make something happen, get out to his right, create something downfield. Chances are the Broncos defense is going to still play press coverage right here. Yeah, they are. Surtain's right up on Cooks. Allen now in the empty. They rush 4. He's got time. He's going to fire, and it's caught! Cooks on an out route on Surtain. Wow, the all-pro corner gave up the first down there. Brandon Cooks, the savvy wide receiver from Stockton, California. Now Allen at the Broncos 15-yard line under center. Tight end goes in motion to his right, changing the play again at the line of scrimmage. James Cook, the running back, 7 yards deep. Going to hand it off to him. Stutter step, line of scrimmage, and the Broncos do a good job on this one. Probably their best stop all game on James Cook. It's going to be about a 2-yard carry. Make it 2nd and 8. Clock ticking, 3:40 left to go in this first half. That was huge right there on 3rd and 10, trying to get the Bills off the field. Surtain gives up a deep out route. Wow. He got beat inside, and Cooks beat him to the outside. It was more like an inside move he bid on and then got the out route. It's a low snap to Josh Allen out of the gun. He regains it, steps up in the pocket, and he's sacked. And the Broncos get him on 2nd and 8 and makes it 3rd and 9. A 1-yard loss. It was the snap went right into the dirt. Sort of like a pitcher throwing a curveball in the dirt right there. And Allen picks it up immediately, tries to run up in the pocket, and gets sacked, loses a yard right there, makes it 3rd and 9. So a terrible play right there for the Bills. Probably the last play before the 2-minute warning in this first half. Shotgun snap for Allen. Time. Now he sees pressure. Going to get out to his right. Allen stiff arms the guy. Still has time. He's going to fire. God! Keon Coleman! Back in the end zone. He drops it. Oh, no. Flag on the play. How did Allen stiff arm this defensive end to still buy himself some time? You got to be kidding me. The strength. Get off me. And Coleman dropped it. But there was a flag on the play. I think it was holding on the Bills. Unreal play by Josh Allen. And Coleman drops in the back of the end zone. You and me could have caught this. So the Broncos hold him to a field goal. 33-yard attempt for Prater. Snap down, kick up, and it is good. So tie ball game, 2:13 left to go, 2nd quarter. Again, missed opportunities. Broncos missed the catch in the end zone. Coleman misses the catch there. It's actually a penalty. I don't even think it would have counted, but how about Josh Allen? Stiff arm in that defensive end. He's on him. He's on his shoulder, about ready to bring him down, but Allen just, get off me. What a game. What a game so far. I mean, both these teams have had the ball. I mean, it's not been like, it's been a lot of long drives. First downs, good plays, but turnovers by both teams. And a couple for the Broncos haven't counted. And that fumble by Cook was costly. But I like how he's still stuck with them. McDermott went to him the next drive. He didn't take him out and put Davis or Johnson in. Just gave him another opportunity. To the Broncos, taking it about the 3-yard line. 10, 15, 20. Trying to cut it back middle. Still on his feet. McLaughlin. And he's tackled right at about the 29-yard line. So Bo Nix with time. 2 timeouts. The 2-minute warning. Trying to take the lead here. At least get a field goal right before half. So tied at 10, 2:06 left to go, 2nd quarter. Nix in the pistol formation. Wide receiver goes in motion to his right. They're going to play action fake to Harvey. Nix is going to get out to his right, fire on the run, and it's dropped again by Sutton. This one behind him. So bad accuracy by Bo Nix on that one as he throws on the run and the ball is behind Sutton. He's got to one-handed try to go back and get it, unable to grab that one. Still 2:01 left to go second quarter, so one more play before this 2-minute warning. Usually you don't see the bad accuracy like that by Bo Nix. Now Nix out of the gun. Humphrey goes in motion to his left. They're going to fake the handoff to him. Deep drop for Nix. Now going to throw short. Checks it down. And it's caught by a wide receiver for about a 7-yard gain. It's Ingram with the catch over the middle. And we hit the 2-minute warning. 1:55. This third down play is going to be crucial right here because they're still backed up enough where they can't go for it and they can't take the risk because it's going to give Josh Allen time to score right before the half, so they're going to have to punt this football. So they have to come up with one of their money plays here on 3rd and short. And I think for me, I would live or die with Bo Nix keeping it with a read option. Both teams haven't blitzed much today. And the reason for that is the offensive lines. So I think you're going to see a lot of rushing for, unless situations like this, 3rd and short, passing situations, McDermott knows Nix has to throw this football. Here we go. Broncos break the huddle on 3rd and 3 from the 37-yard line. Harvey goes in motion to his left, so empty formation for Nix. 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. 3-step drop. Nix looks over the middle, gets up to his right, throws on the run, and it's caught for a first down by Humphrey as he comes up limping. 1:44 left to go, second quarter, clock ticking. Nix barking out signals in no huddle. Actually, that was Mims Jr. with the catch. 1st and 10 Broncos from the 44. Nix, 4-step drop, looks over the middle, and he's hit as he throws. Was that a fumble? It's going to be picked up by the Bills in Broncos territory by Milano, but they're going to say incomplete pass as his arm was going forward. So 2nd and 10 for the Broncos, 1:23 left to go, second quarter. Trying to take the lead late in the first half. Looks like Roseau came across the end right there and hit Nix's hand or arm as he was throwing the football. And they're going to take another look at it. I think maybe possibly had a challenge on this. There's no way that could be a fumble, right? That ball went 7 yards downfield out of his hands. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 from the 44, closing in on midfield for the Broncos. Mims goes in motion to his left. 7-step drop from Nix over the middle. It's caught on a check down by Beatty right at midfield. So it's still going to be 3rd down for the Broncos, but 3rd and short, 3rd and 3 right at the 50. 1:11 left to go, second quarter. Broncos get set. Nix in the gun. 2 wide receivers and a tight end to his left. Takes a snap. Sees pressure. Is going to step up. Nix is going to run this football and get the first down and more, get out of bounds, stop the clock. Broncos still have 2 timeouts remaining, 56 seconds left to go second quarter, and Nix is talking shit to that Bills sideline. Nick sees the hole on that left side, and that whole left side is wide open. He's talking shit to Sean McDermott over there. I think he told him to spy him. 1st and 10 now for the Broncos, right at the 44 of the Bills. Closing in on field goal range, they're about 2 yards away. Mims goes in motion right behind Nix. They're going to hand off to Beatty on a draw. Beatty at the 40 all the way down to the 35 of the Bills. Flag on the play, though. This possibly could be coming back. Holding on the Broncos. Ah, man. Wrong time to have a penalty right there. It's on Forsythe. Looks like their guard. Would have been about a 9-yard carry. So both teams running the football effectively in this first half. It would have made it 2nd and 1, but the penalty makes it 1st and 20. Puts them all the way back in Broncos territory at the 46. Nix in the gun, 3 wide receivers to his right, takes a shotgun snap. Nix has time, throws over the middle, caught by Harvey in Bills territory, right about the same spot where they took the last snap, so they got 10 yards on that catch. Nix just taking what the Bills defense gives him. Checks down to those running backs over the middle. 2nd and 10 now for the Broncos. 44 seconds left to go second quarter, and they still have their 2 timeouts. Bills are eventually going to have to come up and play tighter on these wide receivers and possibly take out a linebacker, because he keeps hitting that running back over the middle and getting huge chunks on this drive. So eventually they're going to have to bring some people up in coverage. And if Nix can get the right pass protection, he possibly could take a shot. You want to do it here, though, on 2nd and 10. I mean, 3rd and 10, they're going to be playing off, of course. Now would be the shot. 2nd and 10 now for the Broncos, and they whistle it dead again. We got another stoppage. There's been about 10 stoppages this first half. I think they do that on purpose to show more commercials. Let's just stop it for no reason. And then they blame it on the clock guy. Will the clock operator set the clock? Here we go. We're going to do this again. 2nd and 10 now for the Broncos. 44 seconds left to go second quarter. They got 1 timeout remaining. Bo Nix in the pistol. Two wide receivers to his left. Takes a snap, gets out to his right. Has time's going to throw on the run, and it's almost picked off. Tight window throw to Sutton, and Lewis broke on the route. Not sure why he threw that football. He's had some poor mechanics on this drive. And that was a bad decision right there. He's either got to run that football, try to make this 3rd and 6. I don't care. Run out of bounds for a 3-yard gain. Make it 3rd and 7. Don't try to force that football into Sutton. Now I realize you haven't been getting him the football in this first half, but you can't play no favors. You got to try to get your yards when they come. It's a playoff game. And with that incomplete pass, the Bills have one timeout remaining. So the Broncos have to be really careful right here on 3rd and 10 what they do. So the Bills use their last timeout to stop the clock. I'm not sure why they used that timeout. It must have been an injury. Nick's at the 44 on 3rd and 10, 38 seconds left to go, second quarter in the gun. He's got Beatty on his right hip, 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes a shotgun snap, deep drops, got time, is going to step up, fire. Caught! Mims Jr., first down Broncos. As he gives the ball to the referee, Broncos got to get on it. Clock stopped at 31 seconds. Not sure, they might have used their last timeout here. They did. So we got 31 seconds left to go, second quarter. Knicks, again, big throw right there on 3rd down. Bills run a stunt right there. Hell of a job on the pass protection by the Broncos offensive line. They're one of the best in the NFL. So no timeouts remaining for each team. 32 seconds left to go, second quarter. Broncos closing in on the Bills' red zone. They're at the 31-yard line. Nick's in the gun. Sutton goes in motion to his left. Humphrey all alone to his right. Nix takes the shotgun snap. Bills blitz. He's got to get rid of it and dirts it. 2nd and 10 Broncos. Good blitz right there by McDermott. One of the first ones of this football game. Blitzed him right there on 1st down. He wasn't expecting it. They've shown that pressure before. Well, they'll put 5 guys at the line of scrimmage and they'll back out. But that time they rushed all 5. It's a 10-play, 41-yard drive. Nick's shotgun's going to take the snap. Deep drops, got time. Now it's going to fire. Caught! Humphrey! Back corner of the end zone. Touchdown Broncos! They take the lead right before the half. A little Jordan Humphrey. 16-10. Broncos take the lead. 22 seconds left to go, second quarter. Oh, man, the time this Broncos offensive line is giving Knicks. Betty Crocker in the pocket. Here's Lutz now with the extra point. Snap down, kick up, and it is good. 17-10 Broncos. A devastating score to the Bills right before the half. Bo Nix fired up, trying to get his team to the AFC Championship game for the first time since Peyton Manning. Still a lot of time for Josh Allen. Tell you what, he can get a big play down the field. 20, 25-yard play, get up to it, spike it, get about 6 seconds left. Maybe hit a quick out. He can do it. If there's one quarterback who can, 22 seconds left on a touchback from the 35. Let's see what happens on this kick return. Ooh, and he almost goes out of bounds. 15, 20, 25, still on his feet. Oh, and he's tackled right at the 31. Shoestring tackle right there on Ray Davis. Takes a lot of time off the clock. 16 seconds left to go in this first half. Remember, Humphrey dropped a touchdown catch earlier in this football game. Here's Allen now. 16 seconds left to go in this first half in the gun. Takes a shotgun snap. 4-step drop. Looks right. He's got a lot of time. Now he's going to step up in the pocket and run this football for a first down. Fumbles the football! Try to throw it behind him. Linemen try to come up for it. And it's taken for the Broncos. 2 seconds left to go. They're in field goal range. Terrible decision right there by the all-pro Superman Josh Allen. He tries to throw this football back to an offensive lineman. What the hell is he thinking? Oh, he just fumbled it. Got that ball stripped out. I thought he tried to throw it back and lateral it. The lineman falls right on it. He's unable to come up with it. I mean, the lineman is right. The ball's right there, and he's unable to get this football for the Bills just so they could take a knee, get it in a half, and the Broncos come up with it with 2 seconds left to go in the first half. So another fumble for the Bills. James Cook had one earlier. Here's Lutz out, trying to make this a 20-10 lead. It's up, and it is good. 20-10. Broncos with 2 scores right before the first half ends. Again, devastating scores right there to a road team, in the playoffs. You can't turn the football over and expect to win. McDermott possibly coaching for his job right here. I mean, Wolfstein's interviewing him right here, and this guy seems nervous. I'm looking at his eyes right now. He's like, man, I got 1 half left of football to coach for the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to see what Josh Allen can do for me right here. It's on him. I mean, if McDermott wants to keep his job, Josh Allen's going to have to take the suit off. He's playing like Clark Kent right now and turn into Superman. (20-10). Broncos with the lead. It was just 10-10. James Cook with the fumble. The Broncos got the touchdown off that turnover. And now Josh Allen with the fumble. Broncos get a field goal right before the half. It's setting up perfectly for the Broncos to go to the AFC Championship game. For me, the story of this football game, 2 fumbles. One by McLaughlin. That didn't count by an encroachment for the Bills. And then another one that just was based off luck, that R.J. Harvey was able to flip this ball back into Bo Nix's hands. So the Broncos had 2 right away, and then the Bills had 2, and it just ends up happening. They go into the Broncos' hands, and the Broncos are able to capitalize off turnovers. And that's the reason why they're up 10. Is off those 2 turnovers. One by James Cook, one by Josh Allen. Who both have been pretty good in this football game. But again, Josh Allen's got to he's got to be incredible. I mean, he's got to be that MVP caliber type of a player in the second half if he wants his coach to keep his job. If he doesn't value McDermott's job, if he wants a change at that head coaching position, keep playing like ass. Keep playing like an average quarterback who went 8-9. Keep playing like Mahomes did this year. And Bo Nix just taking what the defense gives him. Nothing spectacular. I mean, the accuracy's always been on point. A couple times today it's been off, but and then Humphrey missed that catch early on. That was big for the Broncos. When he missed that catch and they had to settle for a field goal. Or this could be even uglier. It could be 24-10. And these offenses haven't seen the football very much. There's been long drives. I mean, each of these teams have had 8-minute drives, 6-minute drives. The good thing for the Bills is they're going to get this football to start the half. And what I think they need to do, just put together a long drive. Continue to do those quarterback sneaks. You have to get it positive yards on first down, which they have been doing. Continue to make it second and manageable, third and manageable. And even if you do get it to a fourth down, make sure it's like 4th and 1, 4.5 yards so Allen could sneak the football. I think now you do get more aggressive in 4 down, even if you're backed up in your own territory. And remember, Sean McDermott, he's had chances. It's about 6-7 years of this, going to the playoffs, not being able to get it done. Got to think that his job is on the line. You never want to see someone lose their job, but this is football. I mean, you take a head coaching job because you know you're going to lose it eventually. So I just think Josh Allen's going to have to make some plays downfield, and he doesn't have the personnel besides Shakir. Not really a guy downfield. He can beat this Broncos the backside of their defense. Shakir's more of like a bubble screen guy. He's not a guy that's going to beat you deep. It's going to have to be Cooks. It's going to have to be Cooks, Shavers, one of those two players, or Coleman. Those 3 guys for the Bills, if they were to have a big second half, possibly. But right now, from those 2 turnovers, I don't know how the Bills are going to be able to rebound. I really don't. This defense is just elite. Shit, 1 turnover on the road is tough to overcome, but 2? And they scored points off of them. Looks like just underway second half. Big play for the Broncos. On the kick return, I think the Bills are backed up. Denver outscored Buffalo 17-3 in that second quarter. Unbelievable. Turnovers matter. Buffalo's Bills football down 10. First play of the second half. They're going to hand off to James Cook. Stutter step, tries to get right, and he's tackled right away by Broncos defender Benito. James Cook got going on early on in the first half. Broncos trying to hold him in check in this second half. It was one of his fumbles in that first half that has given the Broncos this early lead. Another fumble by Josh Allen right before the first half ended. Broncos up 20-10. Bills now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Allen now in the gun, sees pressure, and he's hit right away, fumbles the football. Ball's loose on the ground. Who's got it? Broncos say they got it. And they do. It's Broncos football. Allen hit as he throws from the blind side. Didn't see it coming. Fumbles the football. Roach jumps on it. It's Broncos football. Another turnover for the Buffalo Bills. That's 3 in this football game. And it all is coming downhill for the Buffalo Bills at this moment. The opportunity that they had this year, Patrick Mahomes out of the playoffs. It was all wrote up for them. But the Broncos in their way of trying to get to the AFC Championship game. 2 giveaways in the last 3 snaps for the Bills. Now the Broncos have this football in great field position. Going to take this snap right at the 17 of the Bills in the red zone. Nix takes a shotgun snap, 2-step drop, throws quick out to Harvey. Makes one guy miss. Missed tackles now for the Bills. It would have been no gain on the play, but Harvey runs into a defender. He falls down, and Harvey's able to get 6 yards on the catch. Milano now, a solid linebacker. Never see him miss tackles like that. Second and 4 now for the Broncos. 13:30 left to go, third quarter. Nix in the gun. Tight end goes in motion to his right. 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Harvey. He's going to try to get left, and he's tackled right away for about a 1-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 now for the Broncos, who got to be aggressive right here. But no lead is safe on the Buffalo Bills, who have came back at least 4 or 5 times this year, down multiple scores in the second half. So the Broncos got to get 6 right here. Can't settle for a field goal. 6 would make it a 3-possession lead. Now Nick's 3rd and 3. Big play in this football game. He's going to pitch it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin runs into trouble, makes a guy miss, and he's tackled for no gain. McLaughlin tried to get right, tried to cut it back middle. Does a good job of just falling forward and losing 1 yard. It's going to bring up 4th and 4, and I think the Broncos got to kick this field goal. It's not 4th and 1. I mean, 4th and 1, you would take a shot here. I think you got to kick the field goal. Make it now a 2-touchdown lead. No, they are going for it. I think they're just trying to draw him off sides right here. No way he takes a snap. 12 minutes left to go, third quarter. Tight end goes in motion to his right. Now Nix is going to back off as the play clock runs dead. No way he takes that snap in a playoff game. It's going to be delay game on the Broncos. It's going to back them up 5. And I don't think I've ever seen that before. Take a 5-yard loss to make the field goal farther. I mean, nobody's fooled by that. You're trying to draw them off sides. I mean, that was like 6-7 years ago, 10 years ago, Aaron Rodgers was doing that. 33-yard attempt now for Lutz. Snap up. Oh, and he almost missed it. Just inside that right upright. Broncos add on to their lead after the turnover by Josh Allen. 23-10. 11:35 left to go, third quarter. Bills are fine. 23-10. They've been in this situation many times this year. The problem is just turnovers, ball security. That's really the question. I mean, they're not having trouble moving the football. It's just turnovers. And as long as they don't turn the football over the rest of this game, there's a chance they can get back into it. But if they have one more or They go 3 and out or 4 and out. They turn it over on downs, trying to go for it on a fourth down, but it's like a 4th and 5, trying to reach. Then yeah, they're gonna lose this football game. But still stick with the run. There's a lot of time left. Right before the game, I said if both teams get down 2 possession, really nobody's out of it. 3 possession, yeah, it's now we're talking about a tougher type of a lead to come back from. But 2 possession, it doesn't feel like the Bills are out of it, holding them to that field goal. But now 13 points off turnovers, and the Bills have been outscored 20-3 since the first quarter ended. Here's the kickoff now for the Broncos to the Bills, right at the goal line, 25-20, and tackled right at the 27-yard line is Ray Davis on the kick return for the Bills. So Josh Allen got to get it going here. At least try to answer the scores from the Broncos. Get a touchdown right here, kill some of that momentum from those turnovers. Bills get right back in it. Allen now in the gun. 2 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Changes the play at the line of scrimmage. James Cook, the running back, on his right hip, is going to take the snap. 2-step drop, looks right. Now comes all the way across field, and it's in and out of the hands of James Cook in the flat. So the opportunities continue to miss for the Buffalo Bills. And this ball is behind James Cook as well. It's almost a hospital ball. He's got a Broncos defender closing in on him. Would have got popped if he caught this football. Good thing he didn't, actually. He would have lost yards. Second and 10 now for the Bills. 11:27 left to go, third quarter. Allen changing the play again at the line of scrimmage. 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. 3-step drop, looks left, now middle. Allen trouble. Now he's going to step up, fire in the flat. It's Kincaid. Kincaid 40, 35, 30. And he's now inside Broncos territory, I believe. Got to check the spot of this. But Allen steps up in the pocket, makes the play the Bills need right here. Gets them a first down. And nobody's covering Kincaid in the flat. It's close to midfield, actually. They are in Broncos territory right at the 48. Allen I formation. He's going to pitch to James Cook, trying to get right. Cuts it back middle, and the Broncos are all over him this time. It's a 2-yard carry. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8. 10:36 left to go, third quarter. Broncos up 23-10. 100 yards rushing for the Bills, 59 for the Broncos. Here's Allen now in the gun on 2nd and 8 from the Broncos' 46-yard line, changing the play again. He's got James Cook on his left hip out of the gun. Takes a shotgun snap, looks left, now middle. Allen throws, and it's caught by Kincaid. And he runs right into a Broncos defender, Riley Moss, close to a first down. It's going to be about 1 yard short. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. And tush push incoming here. 2 plays to get 1 yard for the Bills. As they set up in the power formation, Allen's just going to sneak it right up the middle. Can't stop that. And they got different forms of the tush push. I mean, Allen... Sometimes he won't go down, and then sometimes he does. He'll just I'll take 2 yards, and then sometimes he can get 5 on a quarterback sneak if he really wants to. And I think he looks at the defense, how they're set up. If the defensive line just wants to play and the linebackers want to chill in the backfield, he's going to try to run through the line. Allen in the gun On 1st and 10 from the Broncos 37, play action fake, steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle. It's caught! And Kincaid, Knox is popped by a safety coming downhill. And I can't read his name because he's got hair on him, but he played for the 49ers. I want to say Tufunga? That's what his name is? I'm not sure. It was a great hit right there, shoulder to shoulder, not in the helmet. But it's a 7-yard catch for the Bills. Allen 2nd and 3 now from the 30-yard line of the Broncos. Hands off to James Cook, second level. James Cook, 20-yard line, all the way down to the 17. First down run, Bills. Bills on the move, trying to answer the Broncos' scores after the turnovers. Remember, we've had 13 straight points by the Broncos, 10 off turnovers, or 13 off turnovers. Bills now in the Broncos red zone right at the 19. Allen in the gun, Ray Davis on his right hip. Takes the shotgun snap. Broncos blitz. He's got to get rid of it. And a shoestring tackle on Shakir by Moss. If he doesn't make that tackle, Shakir's in the land of quick six. 2nd and 1 now for the Bills. Broncos are in trouble on this drive. It's touchdown or bust. McDermott's job is on the line. They marked him about a yard. Good spot right there. They might have to back him up a yard. If I'm Peyton, I challenge this spot. 2nd and 1. He's not going to challenge it. Allen under center. Coleman all alone to his left. They're going to throw quick out to him. Coleman dives. Does he have a touchdown? He does. Keon Coleman makes a play. They play off the wide receiver. Allen on the quick slant to Coleman. Makes a guy miss. It's Moss. Dives into the end zone. Keon Coleman rebounds after a whole horrible season. A lot of drops. He had one earlier. Coleman stretches out, puts the ball right on the goal line. Touchdown, Bills. Fifth touchdown reception this year for Coleman. Snap down, kick up, extra point is good. 23-17. And just like that, Clark Kent turns into Superman. Josh Allen answers the 2 turnovers by him. He had one right before the first half ended, and then one on the first drive of the second half. He gets sacked, fumbles the football, gets a touchdown here. And now, if you're a Bills fan, you got to be feeling pretty comfortable. You know your team is built to come back from 2 possession. You know the Broncos possibly might have lost momentum in this football game. It's just for me, it's got to get a stop on defense. You got to get pressure on Bo Nix. If he continues to have all day in the pocket, and I think McDermott, your job's on the line, it's time to send some blitzes. Sorry. Fuck that 5 at the line shit, and they back out, put 6 on the line. Sometimes send them, sometimes back them out. But you got to mix it up, and you got to make Bo Nix think at the line of scrimmage. Take that first read away. As soon as that happens, he's holding on to the football, and that's going to give you one-on-one with the lineman. You almost knew when the Broncos kicked that field goal to make it 23-10. You're like, oh no. Like, shit. You know you had that guy lurking on that sideline who's really the comeback king. of the NFL right now, Josh Allen. And I thought this game would be low scoring. I really did. But seems like if you had the over, you're probably going to hit in this game. I had the Bills to win, but I had them to win 23-20. I had it low scoring. Kickoff is going to go out of bounds for a touchback. So ball at the 35-yard line for Bo Nix. Now only up 23-17. Allen with the touchdown. And I think right here you're going to see some pressure on Bo Nix. I think you're going to see some blitzes by McDermott trying to get this football back. 14 of 24, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns in this football game for Bo Nix. Now out of the gun, 2 tight ends to his left and a wide receiver, 2 wide receivers to his right. Now out of the empty. Takes a shotgun snap, deep drop, sees pressure, is going to throw, and it's incomplete. Wide receiver wasn't even looking for it. It's exactly what you got to do if you're the Bills. Rush that guy right up the middle. Make Bo Nix have to get rid of the football and force him to second and long. Perfect by McDermott right there. Now show it again. Show it again. Back out of it. They're just showing 4 at the line of scrimmage this time for the Bills. Now Nick's out of the gun. He's going to hand it off to Harvey on a draw play. Runs right into Milano. Does a good job to get a couple extra yards after contact right there. It's going to be about a 4 or 5 yard carry. It's going to make it 3rd and 5 for the Broncos. And I think right there, Milano, it would have been a 3 yard carry if Milano is able just to come up with the tackle, but because Harvey's able to cut, Milano fell for it. That's the reason Harvey got a couple extra yards right there. 3rd and 5 now for the Broncos. Nick's out of the gun. He's got 4 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Now sends 1 in motion. It's Mims. Mix looking that way to his left. Now he's going to throw short, and it's picked off by the Bills. Bills are going to have this football. Now with the first turnover by the Broncos, the ball was tipped up in the air and intercepted by a Bills defensive lineman. So 3 turnovers for the Bills, and now the first one for the Broncos. Bo Nix, his 12th interception this season. Let's see what happened here. Ball, it wasn't tipped up. That defensive lineman just went up and got it. He jumped up and snagged this football like J.J. Watt. Walker. Tremendous athleticism right there to go up and get this football. I think Nix just thought he was going to throw it right over his shoulder. Now the Bills trying to capitalize on their own turnover. Allen out of the gun. James Cook on his right hip. 3 wide receivers to his left. 1 to his right. He's going to throw quick out to Shakir, and he's stopped right away by a Broncos defender. A DB just jumps at McMillan as they try to throw a quick screen out to Shakir. They like to do that. And Benito almost got a hand on this football. Allen gets rid of it as soon as he takes the snap. And McMillan coming downhill makes the tackle. It's going to be about a 4 yard loss for the Bills. 2nd and 14. 5:17 left to go, 3rd quarter. Bills down 23-17. Going to take this snap at the Broncos 40. Allen now out of the gun. Takes a shotgun snap, looking left, pump fake. Now looking middle. He's going to fire, and it's Picked off at the 10-yard line by the Broncos. 25-30. And he's tackled right at the 37-yard line. So it's a turnover fest in Mile High. Back-to-back turnovers by the Broncos and the Bills. And Josh Allen slams his helmet in frustration. The ball's underthrown. He had the wide receiver. The ball is underthrown. And that's why he's pissed off. And that ball's got to be about 5 extra more yards in the air. He's better than that. He knows what he did wrong there. So Allen with 3 turnovers. Oh, they're going to hurt him in the media tomorrow. Oh, they're going to come after him. You saw it from Lamar Jackson last year. Was it last year, a couple years ago? Man, they absolutely berated him in the media on Monday. They're going to come at him hard. And you haven't seen the media do that because Josh Allen's kind of been a golden boy of the NFL. You don't see him do really much wrong at all. You got a lot of good things to say about him, but in this game, the one turnover wasn't his fault. He had the guy coming from his blind side. I'll give him that one. But the one right before half, unforgettable. That turnover, the ball underthrown right there, and your receiver has a step, you got to be better than that. I mean, that's Wyoming Josh Allen right there. That's junior college Josh Allen. That's Josh Allen when he was playing in Fresno. I mean, if Josh Allen doesn't play any better, I'll be seeing him at the Super Bowl in the Bay Area doing interviews talking about why the Bills couldn't beat the Broncos on the road. The Bills couldn't do it with Patrick Mahomes being out in the playoffs. I mean, job's on the line, man. Coach's job's on the line, not your job. Here's Knicks now after the turnover by Josh Allen, right at the 37. He's going to roll out to his right and just dirt it. He had Rosal right in his face. Knicks had to get rid of it. 2nd and 10 Broncos, 4:51 left to go, third quarter. Here's Knicks now out of the pistol. He's got McLaughlin right behind him. He's going to hand off to him. Full head of steam right up the middle, and he's got about 2 yards on the carry. So this will be the first time the Broncos, if they were to get stopped here, they weren't able to capitalize off a Bills turnover. It's going to be 3rd and long for Bo Nix. Clock ticking, 4:20 left to go, third quarter. Broncos up 23-17. First interception for Josh Allen in his last 204 attempts. Now Nick's going to throw it in the flat to Mims. Mims, midfield. Mims, 45 yards at the 41-yard line. First down, Broncos. Play took a lot of time to develop. Mims coming in motion, goes to the backfield. Well, he's in the backfield and goes out to the flat. Nobody's covering him. 67 yards receiving for Marvin Mims Jr. today. 1st and 10 Broncos, now in Bills territory. Nick's in the gun. He's going to hand off to Harvey, and he's stuffed for about 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 8. Broncos break the huddle. Nick's in the gun, empty formation. He's got Harvey on his left hip. Humphrey goes in motion to his right. 3 wide receivers to his right. Sutton all alone to his left. Looking that way. Sees pressure from Bosa. Throws on the run, and it's incomplete. Intended for their fullback. Ball was way out of bounds. Diving attempt. Incomplete. 3rd and 9 now for the Broncos. Bosa comes free on that right side. Nix has to get out to his right, get rid of this football. Broncos didn't have the right pass protection on right there. Should have had a running back block Bosa coming on that right side. Now Nick's out of the gun. 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Changes the play. He's got McLaughlin on his right hip. Deep drop. Steps up in the pocket, sees pressures, got to flip it, and it's incomplete in a shovel pass attempt. Didn't have anything on it at all. Tried to Brett Favre it out to his right. I mean, you've seen guys do that, and they're actually able to get it like 10 to 15 yards. Nick's only can get like 4 yards on the shovel pass right there. He was trying to throw it behind. He tried to throw a shovel pass across his body. And Sean Payton's talking to him on the sideline. He's like, man, we cannot have that. And they're actually going to punt it from the 40-yard line. I mean, they're right in field goal range. Be close. Broncos are going to punt this football. Try to coffin corner him, and it's going to be caught by Shakir right at the 15-yard line. So punt inside the 20, but really only a net of 15 yards right there. That was interesting where Peyton didn't elect to kick the field goal right there. You're right at the 40-yard line. These kickers are making 55-yarders in their sleep these days. He elects to punt the football. I just don't understand that. Send the field goal kicker out. These kickers get to use their own footballs now, so that's the reason why they're able to kick it 5 to 10 extra yards on a kick. And he played that safe. He played that really safe. I don't care if you miss the field goal. I mean, they're going to have good field position, but I mean, you're trying to back them up inside the 10. I mean, it was an okay punt, but it didn't get the job done for what Peyton wanted to do there. And now, for some reason, the Broncos can't capitalize off turnovers. They had 10 points on the first 2. Yeah, mark that one down. Peyton punting the football at the Buffalo Bills 40-yard line. It's interesting. I don't understand that call. So we got 1st and 10 now for the Bills at the 15-yard line. 2:30 left to go, third quarter. Down 23-17. Allen under center, single back formation. They're going to hand off to Cook, full head of steam. Cook, 20-yard line, 23, and he's tackled for about a 7, 8-yard carry right there. Cook gets out to his right along that right hash, and you're not going to tackle him when he gets to full speed like that. An arm tackle is not going to do it. 2nd and 3 now for Josh Allen. Just under 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Under center, single back formation. He's going to hand off to Cook again. Stutter step, line of scrimmage. He's going to try to fall forward. He's got linemen pushing him in the back, and they're going to mark him about a half yard short. So in tush-push territory right here for Josh Allen. Bills are not going to mess around here. They're just going to get this first down. Line right up in that power formation. Let's see what Josh Allen wants to do here. Will he just fall forward or will he take him for a ride? Now Allen pushed forward, and this time he couldn't really gain any more yards. He gets 2. They needed a half yard. So there's a guy that they call in for this play. Gilliam is his name. And all he does is just push Josh Allen in the back. Like, imagine being that guy who has to push, $1 billion quarterback possibly in the back like that. You're like, and he physically pushed him in the back that time and got him an extra couple yards. So that first down's on Gilliam. Now Allen under center, hands off to James Cook, trying to get right. Cook, 30-yard line, 35. He's out of bounds. First down run, Bills. James Cook getting loose late in this third quarter. Clock ticking. That could be the last play of this quarter. 1st and 10, Bills closing in on midfield. Let's see if they take one more snap here before the third quarter ends. And I think they're just going to let it run dead. Cook, 16 rushes, 91 yards, but a big fumble lost. And it was his fumble that the Broncos got a touchdown on. We've had a lot of turnovers in this football game. Really 2 good quarterbacks that don't turn the football over much. But Allen with 3 turnovers himself, 2 fumbles, an interception. James Cook with a fumble. And Bo Nix also with an interception as well. But if you remember early on in the first half, the Broncos had 2 fumbles, but one was called back. And that was deep in the Bills' red zone. It would have gave the Bills the football. It took a field goal off the board. Humphrey ends up dropping the catch right after that. And then they had a fumble their next series where Harvey dropped the carry and tried to pick it up. The ball came right back to Bo Nix. So the Broncos have had fumbles as well. It's just they came right back to them, or they've had a lucky break. Tonight we got Seahawks, 49ers. That's going to be a hell of a game. We'll have that play-by-play tonight. I've been doing a lot of yelling and screaming this game, so I possibly will have my voice for that game. Usually I can only do one game and then my voice is gone. Here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Josh Allen with the football, 1st and 10 for the Bills. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Down 23-17. Allen in the gun, takes a shotgun snap. Broncos rush 5 in trouble, throws underneath, and it's incomplete, intended for tight end Dawson Knox. It was a low throw by Josh Allen. Pocket collapsed on him. He had to step up, kind of throw that pass over a defensive tackle. Here's Allen now on 2nd and 10 in the gun. Quick throw to Shakir on the read option. Shakir breaks free. Shakir 35-yard line. Makes the guy miss spin move all the way down in the Broncos red zone. Shakir, and they whistle it dead right at the 16-yard line. Shakir breaks free. The big play the Bills need. They're only down 6, 23-17. What a read by Josh Allen. It's a read option. He sees Shakir wide open in the slot left. And their playmaker comes alive finally. Khalil Shakir. Allen now I formation. He's going to hand off to James Cook, trying to get right, cuts back middle, and he falls forward for about 3 yards on the carry. So Bills trying to take the lead after the 50-yard catch and run by Khalil Shakir, but it was the yards after the catch, the impressive run downfield by him. 12 targets last week, 12 receptions, 82 yards, 6 targets this week, 6 receptions. He does not drop the football. Allen now at the Bronco 14, under center. Samuel goes in motion to his left, play action fake. He's going to throw quick out to Samuel, and it's in and out of the hands. Allen put too much heat on it. Got to take a little off, man. He's pressing too much a little bit. He's throwing the ball underneath on the deep throw. He's putting too much heat on it on the short throw. That was a touchdown. If he just lets a little off on this pass, you don't got to gun it, man. You don't need a 100-mile-an-hour fastball like that. You're 5 yards away from the guy. 3rd and 7 now. Big play for the Bills here. They're down 6. Allen out of the gun. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw a fade pass to Knox. It's caught! Back in the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. It's Kincaid, actually, with the touchdown. And we're tied at 23, extra point pending. What a back shoulder throw by Josh Allen right here. Coach's job on the line. He's down 23-10. Now the Bills find themselves with an extra point, about ready to take the lead. The back shoulder onto Funga. Always get the tight ends confused. Kincaid or Knox. One's 88, one's 86. Extra point is good. 24-23. Wow. Like I said, it was 23-20. It was no lead is safe against Josh Allen. Not this guy. And when the Broncos kicked that field goal to make it 23-20, I said, "Oh no." I said, "Oh no, they need that touchdown to make it three possession." And all of a sudden, McDermott started bringing some pressure. And that big decision by Sean Payton not to kick the field goal on 4th and 8. I understand you got to go to your punter, your kicker there, but I think you got to try to kick that field goal. You're in no man's land right there. Yeah, I mean, it's just either that or you got to go for it. You can't punt it at the Bills 40. That doesn't make sense to me. Sean Payton, I mean. The only way the Broncos are going to win this football game is if Bo Nix starts using his legs and he starts being able to read the blitz and being able to beat him by finding the open guy who's going to be open on the quick throw. He's got to make adjustments at the line of scrimmage because they're going to constantly keep bringing pressure at him. I think McDermott's kind of found something bringing 5 at the line of scrimmage like that. And what he's doing is he wants to get you to 2nd and 10. That's why he's bringing a lot of blitzes on 1st down. If I'm Peyton, I tell Nix, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get our pass protection set up on that side, that right side. And we're going to give you time to get the ball downfield here. Kickoff taken by Beatty, spin move. And he breaks a tackle and gets to about the 33-yard line. I think every single kick return this year is in between that 25 to 35. I have not seen a kick return yet this year. I mean, they have totally messed this kick off up. It's all messed up, man. You got to change it back to the way it was. Back these guys up. Actually make it like a legit play, man. Or just don't even have it at all. Nick's 15 of 30 in this football game, so his accuracy's been off. Deep drop for Nix, throws underneath, and it's caught by Harvey, but he's upended by Milano. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. So McDermott's getting what he wants, gets him to 2nd and 10. That's the Broncos thing, getting 5 to 6 yards on 1st down. And that's why they're able to get long drives and make it happen. Now Nick's out of the gun. He's got a tight end and 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. And he's going to hand it off to Harvey, trying to get right at that right hash and cuts it back middle and gets about 4 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 now for the Broncos and a big 3rd down. Because we've had 14 unanswered points by the Bills. Road teams 1-85 record when trailing with -3 differential, a turnover differential. This could possibly be 2-85. The Bills were to win this football game. 3rd and 7 now for Bo Nix. Huge play. Humphrey goes in motion to his right. Shotgun snap, looking left, throws and it's tipped at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Bills are going to force a punt. 11:57 left to go, 4th quarter, and all the momentum is on the Bills Mafia's side in this football game. Espinosa with the tip at the line of scrimmage for the Bills forces a 4th and 7. Broncos got a punt down one, 24-23 from the 35-yard line. And here's the punt. Pretty good punt. He's going to let it bounce into the end zone. Oh, man, try to pin him inside the 5 there, but it bounces into the end zone. Takes a great Bills bounce. It's going to be a touchback for Josh Allen. 11:50 left to go, fourth quarter. Bills up 24-23. About Nick's today is that his accuracy has been off, and he's had poor mechanics when he's gotten out of the pocket. He's trying to throw on the run, and he had one to Sutton right before the half where he tried to force one in. And he had another one where he was behind Sutton, and he's missed half of his passes today. And he has games where he goes like 10 of 10, 15 of 15. So for him to go like 15 of 31 in a football game is huge to me. And, that's the reason why the Bills have stayed in this game after 4 turnovers. It's because of Bo Nix's inaccuracy today. He had one bad drop by Humphrey. And other than that, I can't think of any other drops for the Broncos besides the touchdown drop by Humphrey in the end zone, the wide open one. That's still 14 other passes that he's thrown that he's missed. Both these quarterbacks, for how good they played in the regular season, they played terrible today. Credit the defenses. The Broncos have one of the best ones in the league, and Sean McDermott is a defensive-minded head coach. So Allen in the single back play action fake looks over the middle. It's caught. Dawson Knox, first down, Bills. That's actually Kincaid. I always get those guys mixed up. Every single time. Kincaid with the first down catch. And if you're the Bills right here, you want to take a huge chunk off the clock. You want to get a touchdown. You want to take like 7 or 8 minutes off the clock right here. 11:17 left to go, fourth quarter. You're up 1. Allen under center, single back formation, hands off to Cook. Second level, Cook is tackled for a first down run. James Cook continuing to dominate in this football game. He's got one key fumble, but I believe now he's over 100 yards. As soon as he gets into that second level, he's so dangerous. That puts him over 100 yards. 18 rushes, 105 yards in this football game. Allen under center, closing in on midfield. He's going to take the snap, play action fake, get out to his right. He's going to throw to Knox this time in the flat. First down, Bills. Another one. And they smell blood in the water on this drive. Play action fake to James Cook. Everybody sells out on him. Leaves Knox wide open in the flat. Allen gets out to his right. Easy pitch and catch right there for the Bills. Winner goes to the AFC Championship game. Who wants it? Bills up 1, 24-23. Allen under center at the Broncos 40. He's going to hand off to Cook. Second level. Cook, 35-yard line, falls down right at the 33. As they leave him on the field, he was coming off. It looked like with possibly an ankle injury. He stays on. 2nd and 4 now for the Bills. 10th game with 100 plus rushing yards this year for James Cook, the most in the NFL. Allen under center. Tight end goes in motion to his left. They're going to pitch it to James Cook left. Tries to cut it back, and he's got the first down run. James Cook. Bills offense this year, first in the NFL in rushing. Taking advantage of it here. 8:45 left to go fourth quarter. We had a ton of stoppages in the first half. I think they're just going to check and see if this was a first down. Oh, he might have been a yard short. He was. So they remark it. It's 3rd-and-1. Tush-push formation for the Bills. Allen's going to sneak it forward. And he's got the first down. This time, he actually tried to take him for a ride and got about 4 yards on that quarterback sneak. So it's a different quarterback sneak. Sometimes he just falls forward. Sometimes he's aggressive with it and tries to gain extra yards, tries to catch you slipping on it. So 1st-and-10 Bills, 5 first downs on this drive. Just under 8 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Trying to make this a touchdown game. Allen in the gun, play action fake. Fakes out to the flat, now throws underneath, and it's caught by Davis, but he's tackled right away for about a... It's going to bring up 2nd-and 9, actually, for the Broncos. 7:30 left to go, fourth quarter. Bills threatening. Taking a lot of time off this clock. Exactly what they need to do here. They got to punch it in. Allen in the gun. He's got Davis on his left hip. 3 wide receivers to his left. They hand it off to Davis. No, Allen's going to keep it himself. And he's tackled for about a 5-yard gain. Fumbles the football at the end. Is this going to be Broncos football? Another turnover for Allen? Did they whistle him down? And it was a fumble, and the Bills actually come up with this football. Wow, another fumble by Josh Allen. This time, actually, the Bills jump on it. And ball security for him today has been awful. He wasn't down yet, and the ball was coming out. Luckily, that ball fell right to Spencer Brown, their right tackle. Oh, it was in the Broncos guy's hands, and he dropped it. Oh, no. Broncos are that close to having the football back. They were that close. He got it ripped out, and it was in the Broncos defender's hands, and then he lost it trying to gather it. If I'm the Bills here, James Cook or Josh Allen or Shakir, possibly one of those screens, but nobody's getting this football besides James Cook or Josh Allen. I mean, it's those guys or bust. Your 3rd-and 5 right here from the Broncos. Broncos 23 now. Josh Allen, design quarterback run, gonna get out to his right. He's got the first down. It was Josh Allen or bust. He was going to take this football without a doubt and get this first down. Clock ticking, 6:17 left to go in this football game. Design quarterback run. Josh Allen gets out to his right. You had to know it was going to him. They put him in an empty formation. Send a couple blockers out to his right. Spencer Brown, great block. First and 10, Bills from the Broncos 14. They're up 24-23. Allen under center. James Cook, the running back, they're going to pitch it to him. Cuts it back middle, and the Broncos are all over it this time. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 now. They can get a first down right at the 4-yard line. Huge drive right here by the Bills. 6 minutes off the clock. 10-play drive, 66 yards. Have totally killed this whole fourth quarter on this drive. Bo Nix can only look on. Here's Allen now. Calls Samuel in motion to his left. James Cook on his right hip. Allen takes a shotgun snap. Looks left. Going to throw it in the flat to Samuel. It's caught, but only for about a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. Allen's going to have to turn into Superman right here. I mean, a field goal, it helps you out. Makes it a touchdown game, but Bo Nix, 7 game-winning fourth quarter drives this year. You really got to get a first down here and force the Broncos to start using their timeouts. 3 timeouts remaining for each team. Third drive today of 7+ minutes for the Bills. 3rd and 8, big play in this football game from the Broncos 12. Allen in the gun, takes a shotgun snap. Broncos blitz and he dirts it. I think this ball is incomplete. I think Shakir caught this off the ground. He runs it in for the touchdown. But I believe this ball is incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 8. Definitely trapped it against the surface right there. Incomplete on the pass. It was a quick throw to Shakir out to the right. Ball bounced up right into Shakir's hands. Incomplete pass right there. The Bills are going to have to settle for a field goal. So Bo Nix is going to have a chance. 4:14 left to go, fourth quarter. Prater on for the field goal attempt, a short one. Made a 33-yarder earlier. Here's Prater now, a 31-yard attempt. He gets set, snap down, kick is up, and it is good. Bills take a 27-23 lead. 4:11 left to go, fourth quarter, crunch time. Bo Nix needs a game-winning drive here to keep the Broncos alive. Who wants it? Who wants to go to the AFC Championship game? It's on the line here. Here we go. Nix on the run. On the comeback to Sutton. Does he have it? He's got it. First down, Broncos. Just under 4 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Did Sutton have 2 feet in? He did. What a catch, and he dragged him too. Here's Nix now out of the gun from the 37-yard line. 2-step drop, throws quick, and it's caught by a tight end for about a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 now for the Broncos. $3:34 left to go in this fourth quarter. Down 27-23, Nix in the gun. Humphrey goes in motion to his left. He's got Mims going in motion right behind him. Nix takes a 3-step drop, throws to Mims in the flat, and he's tackled right away by Bishop for a 3-yard loss. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. Broncos got to get on it. Clock ticking. 3 timeouts remaining in this football game, but they're facing a 3rd and long here. The ball got tipped coming out of Nix's hands. He's got to get those passes higher. And I've noticed a couple times today, those passes are too low. 47 yards passing in this second half. Bill's showing blitz. Nick's in the gun. They back off. Deep drop. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to fire over the minutes. Caught! Sutton in Bill's territory. Falls forward right at the 38. Cortland Sutton, the savvy veteran, with the first down. A huge catch for the Broncos. Keeps them in it. Broncos need a touchdown. A big 3rd and 8 right there. Big 3rd and 9 conversion. I know Knicks did that a bunch of times against the Chiefs in the couple games they played him this year. He does it here in this playoff game at home, trying to keep the Broncos alive. 2:13 left to go in this football game. Broncos want to score here, but they don't want to leave time for Josh Allen, that's for sure. Bills are going to start using their timeouts. The Broncos want to try to take this down as much time as they can, but they can't get too cute with the clock, because then you start running plays and then you start going backwards. So you really got a play call to try to take the lead here and not even really worry about the clock. Josh Allen is going to get the ball back with some time left. Clock ticking, 2:05 left to go in this football game. Bo Nix is just going to let this clock wind down. We hit the 2-minute warning. Broncos are going to have this football right at the 37-yard line of the Bills, down 27-23. It all comes down to this AFC Championship game on the line. I said 23-20 Bills. And this Broncos loss falls directly on Bo Nix. Directly on Bo Nix. Like, you can't have 4 turnovers from the Bills and not be able to win this football game at home. It's on Bo Nix. It's on the play calling as well. Sean Payton, Bo Nix, blame is directly on those guys. You're up 23-10. You got to find some way to be able to run the football, put drives together, do exactly what the Bills did on this last drive right here. They're at the 37, so that's 3 first downs. It's not like they're 1 first down and then the Bills have to start using their timeouts. I mean, they still got a little bit of the field here to work with. The Bills just can't start using their timeouts. So I think for the Broncos, you have to start using yours. And then once you get down there, assume the Bills are going to use their timeouts to give you time. It starts with this first down play. If they're able to get 7-8 yards right here and then go in a no huddle and just, get on it, he's able to look at the defense. But if they go backwards right here, here's Nick's now, single back formation. Mims goes in motion to his right. Sutton all alone to his left. Play action fakes in trouble. Going to get out to his right. Throw on the run, and it's incomplete, just out of bounds. A throwaway there for Nix. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. 1:54 left to go in this football game. Bosa's been giving him pressure all night. Split the tackle and the guard that time. Here's Nix now out of the gun. He's got Beatty on his left hip. Humphrey and Mims to his left. Sutton all alone to his right. Takes a shotgun snap. 2-step drop. Looks right. Throws and it's caught by Sutton. Close to a first down. He's going to be about 2 yards short. Again, a do-or-die situation for the Broncos. They got 2 plays to get 4 yards. It was a 6-yard catch by Sutton. Clock ticking, 1:30 left to go in this fourth quarter. Broncos break the huddle in the gun. 2 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Beatty on his right hip. Takes a shotgun snap. It's a design quarterback run. He's going to get out to his right. Now he's going to run and get the first down slide. He got hit at the end. They're not going to call it. Nix got hit right in the helmet right at the end as he slid. Design quarterback rollout right there, and he decides to run this football, cut it back towards the middle of the field, slides down, and he gets hit right at the end there. So first down for the Broncos, closing in on 1 minute left to go in this football game. There is 1:01 left to go. The Broncos used their first timeout. Tre'Davious White goes off the field for the Bills. It's like a right elbow injury. Broncos break the huddle after the timeout. Nix in the gun. Mims goes in motion to his left. Sutton all alone to his right. Nix takes a shotgun snap. Bills blitz. He's got time. He's going to step up, fire deep, and it's caught! Mims Jr. right at the pylon! Touchdown Broncos! As they take the lead 29-27, dime from Bo Nix. What a throw. Drops it in the bucket right there to Mims Jr., who's been huge all game. That puts him over 100. Marvin Mims Jr. Wow. How do you let him get behind you like that? You want to keep everything in front of you. How do you let him get behind you like that? Well, Josh Allen's going to have about 55 seconds left. With the kickoff and everything, that's going to take probably about 8 seconds left. He's going to have 45 seconds left, all 3 timeouts, to try to get a field goal, win this thing with a touchdown. Yeah, Bo Nix. He's trying to cement his legacy. He's trying to take out another giant. He already took out Mahomes this year. Now he's trying to take out Josh Allen. Man, can you imagine on Monday what they're going to do to Josh Allen? Whew. Incredible. Did he have 2 feet in? Yeah, he did. No question about it. He's got 2 feet in. What a game. It's all you can ask for. It's basically what I talked to Pam and Jeff about when they first came in. Shout out to them. Jeff, a Bills fan. Pam was a Broncos fan. He's got 3 timeouts, 55 seconds left. I mean, that's an eternity for Josh Allen. What a job, though, by Bo Nix. Leads his team down. He's down 4. He's got 2 minutes left to go and gets the touchdown. If I'm a Broncos fan, I lose this game. I somehow lose it. I'm feeling comfortable the rest of the way. I really am. And Bo Nix. Like this guy is incredible. And he plays better, like, when the game's on the line, too. He hadn't had the best game. Really hasn't. The stats. Here's the return now for the Bills and tackled right about the 27. So that takes 5 seconds off the clock. 50 seconds left in this football game. Josh Allen has got to get him in field goal range at least. They don't have Tyler Bass. He's been known to miss him in the playoffs. They got Matt Prater. Mile High comes to life. They're rocking. Allen breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. James Cook on his right hip. Change of the play. Allen surveys the defense. Takes a shotgun snap, deep drop, looking over the middle, sees pressure, now going to step up in the pocket, now going to shovel pass it for a first down to Kincaid. You got to be kidding me. That's an 8-yard shovel pass. Man, he underhanded this football about 8 yards, and he put some heat on it. Allen, the creator, trying to make something out of nothing here. 41 seconds left to go in this football game. Now 2nd and short for the Bills. They're I'd say about 30 yards away from reasonable field goal range. 26 career game-winning drives for Josh Allen. He's been in this situation before. Matt Prater made a 64-yarder in 2013 with the Broncos. He's an older field goal kicker. Doesn't have 63 in him anymore, but he's probably solid from 50 and in. Allen now in the gun. Takes a shotgun snap. Broncos rush 4. He's got time in the pocket. It's going to fire far sideline right. It's caught! Brendan Cooks! The kid out of Stockton! Veteran wide receiver, first down Bills. Moss is saying incomplete. He didn't come down with it. I got to see a replay. Let's see if he had 2 feet in. 1 foot. Oh, no, I don't think he was in. I think he had a 1 foot in and a wrist was out of bounds. I think this ball's coming back. Brandon Cook with the back shoulder from Josh Allen right there. And a wrist was out of bounds. They bring it back. 3rd and 1 now. 37 seconds left to go in this football game. Allen in the gun. James Cook on his right hip. 2 wide receivers to his left. And he got the Broncos defensive end to jump. It's going to be a free first down for the Bills. Wow. A huge miscue for the Broncos right there. They just gave a free first down, a neutral zone infraction for that defensive end. And I only need about 30 yards for the field goal, and he gave him a free 5. That penalty gives Josh Allen a free first down. 1st and 10, 37 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Allen in the gun, tight end to his left. James Cook to his right. Takes a shotgun snap, 7-step drop. Looks middle. He's going to fire, and it's incomplete. Coleman wasn't even looking for it. He's got to get his head around and look for that pass. Coleman clueless where that football is even at. Allen's got to get rid of it. He's got a guy draping down on him. Broncos run a stunt, leaves that defensive tackle free coming right up the middle. Coleman's got to get his head around. Allen throws it in a good spot, but Coleman's just clueless on the route running ability right there. 2nd and 10 now for Allen out of the gun. Quick throw to Shakir. He's going to flip it back to Davis. Davis midfield in field goal range on the hook and ladder for the Bills. You got to be kidding me. It's an 8-yard throw to Shakir, and he flips it back to Ray Davis on the hook and ladder. I haven't seen that since Varsity Blues. Bills thinking touchdown now. 24 seconds left to go in this football game. They're inside the 40-yard line of the Broncos. What a play right there. They ran that a couple years ago with Amari Cooper and Josh Allen, where he threw a quick one to Cooper, and Cooper flipped it to Allen, and Allen ran in for the touchdown. So they've been known to create plays like that before. They're going to take this snap at the 32, Allen in the gun. A tight end and a wide receiver to his left. It's Coleman. Shakir in the slot right. Allen takes a shotgun snap. Broncos rush forward. He's got time. Now Allen's going to fire, and it's incomplete, intended for Cooks. Moss with good coverage on him. 19 seconds left to go in this football game. Allen took a shot for the win right there. Took a shot for the AFC Championship. 19 seconds left to go. 2nd and 10 for the Bills at the Broncos 32. Allen in the gun. Davis on his left hip. 3 wide receivers to his right. Coleman all alone to his left. Allen takes a low snap. Got time over the middle. Throws in. It's incomplete. Batted in the air dangerously. The Broncos could have had a chance to come down with that interception. And in this football game, they are in field goal range. Let's see what Allen wants to do here. Does he want to keep taking chances? He's going to have one more chance. Try to at least get a first down here. Let's see what he wants to do. He can't turn this football game. Turnover ends the season for the Bills. Can Allen take this thing into OT, or can he win it? Takes a shotgun snap, looking left, now middle, pump fake, fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Oh, he had Kincaid, Knox over the middle. Oh, if this ball's on point, it's a touchdown for the Bills. They're going to the AFC Championship game. They got to kick this field goal. Knox was right in the seam. He was wide open. He was going to turn around and run right in for the touchdown there. Brings up 4th and 10. Prater out for the kick. Trying to tie this game up at 30. Shades at Tyler Bass. Shades of the wide right in the 90s for the Bills. Can they move on? Oh, and they get them to jump here. Could it be another encroachment or a neutral zone infraction for the Broncos? No, a timeout for Sean Payton. He's trying to ice the kicker. Scott Norway. Who was that? Scott Norway. Tyler Bass. 4th and 10, a 50-yard attempt. It's no gimme. This guy's a veteran. He's been around for a minute. Josh Allen looking down at the tablet. He can't look. Bills' season is on the line for the AFC Championship game. Snap down. Kick is good. We're going to overtime, folks. Still 5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Barring anything crazy. We're going to OT. We got more free football here, guys. Wishnowski on for the kick, and I think right here you just got to squib this kick, right? Broncos got to just jump on it. Hopefully they whistle it dead, give them one more play. Kick taken at the 5, and it's taken for a knee. 1 second left to go in this fourth quarter. Not sure why you just didn't try to return this kick for a touchdown. Why would you take a knee at the 16-yard line? It makes no sense. That makes no sense. Why would you do that? Just return the motherfucker. Why would you take a knee at the 16? Whoever that special teams coach is, you got to let the players know what to do, man. He has no idea what to do. Oh, just take a knee. At least give yourself a chance on a kick return, dude. What's going to happen? You're going to fumble. Bills are going to get the football. No time's going to be on the clock, man. Why would you take that kickoff half-assed like that and then take a knee at the 16? Fucking idiot, man. Oh, it's postseason OT. Both teams will have an opportunity to possess the ball. If score is tied after each team first possession, next score will win. 3 timeouts per team, which is crazy. I thought they only got 2 in OT. No coaches' challenges. All reviews will be done by New York. Remember the days where it was whoever got the coin toss, pretty much you thought they were going to win, right? Now they give the ball to both teams in OT. I swear they want this shit to go on forever. And if they could, they'd play another OT. They'd say, okay, we're tied at 4 quarters. We're going to just play in a whole nother game, guys. We're going to decide it. We couldn't figure it out. Tomorrow we'll play another one. I mean, the coin toss really doesn't even matter. And I guess you just want to kick it first. You want to see what they do. So the Broncos are going to get the ball first. The Bills won the toss. They've deferred. I guess that's the strategy now. Shit, my opinion is I want to get the ball first. I want to go down there. I want to have I don't want to be waiting on the bench. I want to get this ball right into OT and want to get right into my offense. I have no idea why you'd leave Josh Allen on the bench. I mean, the Bills have been cooking in this second half. Get this football, continue to dominate, go down there and score a touchdown. And I think Nix is happy to get the ball back right here. I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to get the ball to come out of OT. Trust your defense that they can get a stop. Here's the kickoff. Mims Jr. out of bounds right at the 28-yard line. So 1st and 10 Broncos. Nix in OT trying to get a touchdown here. Remember, both teams are going to possess the football. Knicks 22 of 39, 242 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Here we go. Knicks in the gun. Tight end goes in motion to his left. 2 wide receivers to his right. RJ Harvey on his right hip. Bills showing blitz. Nix takes the shotgun snap. Bills rush 5, throws, and it's caught by Sutton. 1st down, Broncos. Bills playing zone. Nix finds a window right there. Good job by Sutton to sit right there. Notices the coverage. And he's got to get out. He's got to get his head around because he knows there's a blitz coming. Four receptions for 53 yards in this football game for Cortland Sutton. Nix now out of the gun. 2 wide receivers on each side. RJ Harvey on his right hip. Nix takes the shotgun snap. 2-step drop. Looks left. Throws and it's caught. Oh, Sutton dropped it as he went to the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. Man, if Sutton can come up with this catch, and it's a catch he makes 99 out of 100 times, it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Broncos. Second and 10 now for Bo Nix after the drop by Sutton from the 39. Quick throw to Mims Jr. and he stopped! Oh, that was the wrong play to do on 2nd and 10. It's going to bring up 3rd and long as the Broncos lose 2. It's a quick throw to Mims Jr. in the flat, trying to get blockers out in front. And the Bills are all over it. Nix has to make a play on 3rd and long. He's done it all year. Can he do it here? Well, the Broncos are going to have to punt. Nix in the gun. Beatty on his right hip. 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Nix takes a shotgun snap. Bills rush 4. Deep drop. Steps up. Throws on the run, and it's incomplete again. Sutton couldn't hang on to it. It was a low throw. It's going to bring up 4th and 11, and Josh Allen looks on. A chance to win this football game. All he needs is a field goal now to do it. Low throw to Sutton. And now that's 2 drops for Courtland Sutton on this drive. Wow. Broncos got to punt this football from their own 37-yard line. Almost blocked. They get it off. It's a good punt. It's going to bounce right inside the 10. What a punt. Hell of a punt when you need it. Bounces right out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Incredible punt. Keeps the Broncos alive when you need it. Next score wins this football game. Josh Allen at the 9-yard line. Clock does not matter at this point. First and 10 for the Bills, tied at 30. Allen going to take this snap at his own 7. Hands off to James Cook, runs right into a wall, falls forward, and he's got 1 yard on the carry, if that, possibly no gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 now for the Bills. Again, how are they going to play this? Are they going to be conservative? They're backed up in their own territory. And this play is huge right here. He's obviously going to be throwing the football. Do the Broncos blitz him here? Allen now in the gun. Sends Knox in motion to his left. He's got Kincaid over there as well. 3-step drop. Looks left, now middle. Allen in trouble. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to run this football, and he's tackled for about a 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. A big 3rd down. If the Bills can't convert this, they're going to have to punt it back to the Broncos. So it almost reminds you of the first quarter, how these defenses were playing. And after all that offense in the second half, both have went cold in overtime. Allen trying to convert this 3rd and 5. From his own 11-yard line, empty formation, takes a snap, looks left, pump fake, in trouble, is going to step up in the pocket. Allen throws on the run. It's caught! Kincaid! First down, Bills. Incredible. He kept the play alive. Had nothing. Stepped up, kept his eyes downfield, and Allen, first down catch to Kincaid. I mean, it's not there. It's not there. He looks there early and then comes back all the way across right. steps up, and then that's when Kincaid comes open, is when he creates something in the pocket. 1st and 10 Bills at their own 25. Next score wins. I formation, hands off to Cook, full head of steam right up the middle, and he's upended. And they're going to push him. The pile keeps pushing him, and he's going to get about a yard extra. So good second effort from the Bills' offensive line there, and James Cook turns what possibly should have been a 2-yard carry into a 3-yard carry, 2nd and 7. Clock really doesn't matter here. 10:28 left to go in OT. Tied at 30. Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. Allen now under center on 2nd and 7, and they whistle it dead. Looks like we got one of those timeouts. Timeout by the Broncos. I don't know why they give him 3 timeouts in OT. I don't understand that. You only need 2 timeouts. You give them 15 minutes. Why do you need 3 timeouts? Winner will play the Houston Texans or the New England Patriots in the AFC Championship game. Bills in the driver's seat after the Broncos went. They didn't go 3-and-out. They just had to punt on their first drive in OT. Allen now under center. Play action fake. Deep drop. In trouble. Steps up. Shovel pass again to James Cook. He caught it. Falls forward, and I think he lost a yard. Allen again with one of those shovel passes. Here we go. It brings up another 3rd down for the Bills. Can they convert? 3rd and 7 this time. Broncos defense is elite. Something's got to give here. Can they get a stop? Bills are going to take this snap right at their own 28. They're about 30 yards away from solid field goal range. Allen now in the gun, takes a shotgun snap. Broncos blitz. He's going to throw it to Davis in the flat. Davis, 30-yard line, and he falls forward out of bounds. 1st down, Bills. Wow. Allen saw the pressure that time. Davis goes out into the flat, helps his quarterback out. Catches this football. It's a 1st down for the Bills. They tried to blitz him, and Allen made him pay right there. It's exactly what Davis does. He acts like he's going to block, and then he's a safety valve. If they do blitz, it's a cover 0 like that. First and 10 for the Broncos. For the Bills, from their own 37, they're going to pitch to James Cook, and no gain on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. They're about 20 yards away from field goal range. Second and 10 now for the Bills. At their own 36-yard line. Allen empty formation, 3 wide receivers to his left, takes a shotgun snap, looks left. Now he's going to fire downfield, and it's dropped. Would have had to make a great catch off the ground and couldn't come up with it. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Bills. Caught it, but as he was coming down with it, it came loose. Mecole Hardman on the drop right there. And that could have put the Bills right there in field goal range if Hardman makes that catch. Allen now in the gun, takes a shotgun snap. Broncos blitz, takes a deep drop, looking deep. Now he's going to fire. Caught! Brandon Cooks! Oh, did he come down with it? Who came down with the... Oh, no, it's going to be a turnover on the Broncos. Interception. Keeps him alive. I thought he caught it. McMillan with the interception. I thought Cooks caught this football. He goes up, he catches it, and I think he's down. I think he's down before this ball gets ripped out. I think that's first and goal Bills. They're going to have to take a look at it. He's down. That's a catch by Cooks. And this guy's played for a lot of teams. Now gets a chance to play in a championship game. If this catch is going to stand... Let's see. He has his knees down, and he caught it. Bills are going to win this football game. They're going to have it first and goal right about the 9-yard line. It got ripped out as he was going to the ground. No way. No way they even looked at that? Oh, I think that was the wrong call. I really do. I think that was the wrong call. That's a terrible call. I'm sorry. Brandon Cooks caught that football. That's a terrible call. And I don't like the Buffalo Bills. I'm a Chiefs fan. But I got to be realistic, man. That's not a good call. Terrible. No. I'm sorry. That knee is down and he's got possession. He gets ripped out as he's down already. Come on. That's terrible. Man, you're going to have all of Buffalo rioting after this game. If the Broncos were able to find a way to win this game, I think any other fan besides a Broncos fan says that ball is complete. Brandon Cooks has that. Wow, they say Broncos football. Throws to Mims out in the flat. Mims, 20-yard line, down to about the 24. And I cannot believe they gave the football to the Broncos right there. But now the clock comes into play. 7:28 left to go in OT. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. That's now 5 turnovers for the Bills in this football game. But I just don't think that was a turnover. I really don't. Now Nick's in the gun. He's got Harvey on his right hip, Ingram and Sutton to his left, two wide receivers to his right. Takes a shotgun snap, deep drop, looks middle, now all the way right. It's caught by Harvey, makes a guy miss. Harvey runs through a tackle, still on his feet. R.J. Harvey out of bounds right at the 47. Harvey made a couple guys miss in business right there, about 20 yards away from solid field goal range. R.J. Harvey makes the play for the Broncos. Man, the missed tackles by the Bills on that play. And I know my buddy David Wyatt out there is going nuts over R.J. Harvey on that one. 1st and 10 Broncos. About a 25-yard catch and run for Harvey, the rookie. Nick's now out of the pistol. Deep drops. Got time. Now he's going to fire deep. Nick's one-on-one. Incomplete. Intended for Humphrey. Humphrey wants a flag. He's not going to get it. Not at this point in time in this football game. Good play on that football by Benford. the DB for the Bills, got his head around, and then he got his hand up, made sure Humphrey was going to come down with that football. Second and 10 now for the Broncos, and they whistle it dead. Another timeout on the field. So we're tied at 30. Next score wins. 6:09 left to go in OT. Broncos right about the 47-yard line, close to midfield. Again, mile high. The altitude kind of lets the kickers kind of add back a little bit on that field goal range because you're in the altitude. Second and 10 now for Bo Nix out of the gun. 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. R.J. Harvey on his right hip. Nix trying to send the Broncos to the AFC Championship game. In the shotgun snap's going to fire deep, and it's incomplete, intended for Sutton. Flags on the play. Oh, it's going to keep the drive alive for the Broncos. Oh, is there going to get pass interference or a hold down the field on Sutton? It's going to be a first down for the Broncos. This is going to be huge. Is it holding? Because the holding is going to be 5 yards. But if it's pass interference, that's a spot foul. And I think you're going to get holding. Personal foul? Wow, personal foul. Roughing the passer. I didn't even see that on Bosa. Oh, man, he just delivered the football. Why would you do that? 2 seconds. At least 2 seconds, and he pushes him in the back. A cheap shot on Bosa. Guy's played in the league for like 10 years. And he's going to do a cheap shot like that. Play like that. I mean, I don't think Bosa's going to be in Buffalo very much longer on a play like that. So it would have been a defensive hold, only 5 yards. But they get the roughing the passer on Bosa. He pushes Nix in the back. Broncos are all the way down to the 36. Design quarterback run for Nix, trying to get out to his left. And the Bills do a great job. It's a 3-yard loss. Nix did one of these earlier where he gets out to his left. He could pass it and got the first down this time. The Bills are all over him. Play takes way too long to develop. And you can't go backwards here. You're at the 38. You need at least about 6-7 more yards to be in comfortable field goal range. Nick's now out of the gun. Mims goes in motion to his right. Going to take this snap at the 38. Play action fake for Nix. Now he's going to fire deep. Incomplete, intended for Mims. Flag on the play on Tre'Davious White. Another flag on the Bills defensive backs. And Josh Allen throws his water bottle down in disgust. Beanie in the face. He knows this thing's nothing but over. The Broncos are going to win this football game and go to the AFC Championship game. Tre'Davious White didn't get his head around, and that's why they call pass interference. You got to get your head around. You can't just run right into a guy. And Mims had about 2 or 3 steps. Josh Allen, hands on his face. Oh, no. They're going to absolutely crush him in the media on Monday. First and goal now for the Broncos. Nix is just going to take a knee and set this one up for his kicker in the spot right in the middle of the hash. And Lutz is going to come out and try to send the Broncos to the AFC Championship game. Wow. For the first time since Peyton Manning. Who would have thought the Broncos win the AFC West? Incredible. They take out Patrick Mahomes. They take out Jalen Hurts. They take out Jalen Hurts earlier in the year. Now they take out Josh Allen. And Tre'Davious White, an unsportsmanlike penalties. He throws his helmet down in front of an official, gives the Broncos extra yards on this field goal attempt. And they possibly could ice the kicker right here. They have one timeout remaining for the AFC Championship game. John Elway is looking on with a smile on his face. Somewhere David Wyatt is looking on with a smile on his face. 24-yard attempt, and they whistle it dead. As McDermott tries to ice the kicker, this could be the last play as a head coach of the Buffalo Bills. And that's why this loss meant something to Josh Allen. When he saw that pass interference, he knows Sean McDermott is done as the head coach in Buffalo. Bo Nix can barely look on. Lutz now on. Bills have no more timeouts. 24-yard attempt to send the Broncos to the AFC Championship game. Lutz sets up. Snap down. Kick up, and it is good! Broncos are going to the AFC Championship game as they win 33-30. It's not John Elway. It's not Peyton Manning. It's not Brock Osweiler. It's not Trevor Siemian. It's Bo Nix as he takes the Broncos to the AFC Championship game. Shout out David Wyatt. Shout out my homie Aruja from India. He's a big Broncos fan. He's probably watching this football game really late out there. But David has been a big supporter of this channel. I'm sure he's fired up right now that the Broncos won this football game. I'm happy for him. I would have been happy either way for both teams. Like I said, I'm not a hater at all just because my team's not in it. But Josh Allen is going to get it in the media on Monday, and Sean McDermott is possibly going to lose his job as the Bills head coach. Guys, thank you for watching. The Broncos are on to the AFC Championship game. Mile High is going nuts. I got to set up for my next game. Appreciate everyone for watching.